I'm a baby. If you guys have watched me for a while, you know this is my little baby. Oh gosh, there's like a mirror here and she's like looking at herself in the mirror. She's just so cute. Oh, what, sweetie? Oh my god. Okay, clearly I'm at my parents' place. I'm going to be doing a holiday look featuring the Lorac Pro, and I think I'm going to incorporate a little bit of glitter. I'm also going to be using specifically these Mikasa brushes. They're like the nicest brushes. I want to show you the packaging because it's adorable. It comes in one of these, I don't even know what these are called, like tumbler cases, something like that. I really like these specifically in my kit because I can put my brushes in there and have my brushes like out on the table like this, but maybe the right side up. I haven't used them yet because I wanted to show you guys how they come packaged, but my sister and I like mauled them to death. They're so soft. This angled liner brush is just like, oh lord, that's going to be nice. Today we're going to be doing a makeup look trying out these brushes. Before I start anything, I'm going to be priming my skin. I'm using the Paul & Joe Moisture Foundation Primer in the shade 03. For my foundation, I'm not using anything different. I'm using the Makeup Forever HD in the shade 110. Take about 1.5 pumps of that and dot that all over my face, making sure that I pull back the hat. And I am going to be using the Mikasa F300 face brush. This is a flat foundation brush. You rarely ever see me use actual foundation brushes on my channel, but in actuality, when I'm doing people's makeup, this is pretty much what I use for foundation. I think it nicely and evenly blends and distributes color over your face without wasting any product and letting it soak up into the brush. Oh yeah, did we see this mound that is on my chin? It's like under, like deep rooted. Oh, it's gonna come out this weekend and I'm going out and oh gosh. For concealer, I have been mixing my MAC Pro Longwear NC15 and my NYX High Definition Purple. What is this called? Lavender concealer wand. I've been mixing these two together. They kind of cancel each other out, so it's more like a neutral tone, which is light enough for my skin. I'm going to be putting it on my highlight areas. I put it on areas I need to highlight just to bring out my face and add a little bit of more dimension. And because I can't live without my beauty blender, I'm going to be using my beauty blender to blend in my concealer. And what I do when I'm too lazy to actually wet this is I take a setting spray and I just like hold it on there and just spray it like 10 times. It's kind of a waste, but until it sort of absorbs that. And then you get like one side that's kind of bigger, and then I can use my beauty blender. I'm just going to blend in my concealer with that. I love the beauty blender so much for blending in concealer. It just makes it look flawless. Making sure I cover that mound. And to set my under eyes, I'm using my Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Cameo. I'm almost out. I'm depressed about it. It's the best thing to set your under eye concealer. I'm going to throw a little bit of powder on my face, and this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. This is like a little sample. I found it in my makeup drawer. I've just been using it lately. I like it. And I am going to be using an F100 powder brush to be applying that. Before I move on to the eyes, I am going to be contouring. I'm using my Makeup Forever Sculpting Kit. This is in the shade number 2. I did use this in my contouring routine. I absolutely love it. You have 2 colors in the palette, so you can mix and match to get your like perfect shade. So it's really versatile for different skin tones. And I am using an F110 brush. I'll also link my contouring video if you guys want to go see in depth how I do this whole shindig. Okay, this is what we're going to be going for. I strictly used the Lorac Pro palette and then a little bit of glitter by NYX. This thing is like $5 or something. So starting off with the Lorac Pro palette, I'm going to be going in with the color Mauve. I'll never learn. I just always say both because I feel like I'm saying it wrong. So if I say both, it's like I'm like half right, you know? And with a fluffy brush, this is the E300. This brush is awesome. Do you hear my cat's bell? Come here, baby. You saw that mama was pretty, hey? And you were like, I want to get in on that too. She is honestly, I mean, she's not the most attractive thing in the world, but she is so cute. Hey, sweetie? Taking that mauve color and placing that right into my crease. Then I'm going to start bringing that color onto my eyelid on the inner corner and outer corner. I'm going to straight line to my bottom lash line and taking this E210 brush. It's a very stubby, flat brush. I'm going to be taking that same color and running that on my bottom lash line. So next with the shade Pewter and this flat brush, this is actually a concealer brush, but I'm going to be using it for a lot of the eyeshadows in this look. So I'm going to be taking that Pewter shade. Oh, I love this color. It's like my go-to in this palette too. And I'm going to be placing it right in the center where I missed with that mauve color. And then with an angled flat shader, this is the E200. I'm going to be taking the color Champagne and placing that right in the center of my lid. This is a pretty sparkly pink kind of color, or shimmery pink. I'm also going to run that down in the center of my bottom lash line as well. I'm going to be working strictly with this E220 brush now. This is just perfect for what I'm going to do. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be mixing these two colors together, and I'm going to start building it. So just taking a little bit of both on each side of my brush, tapping off the excess. Start placing it right on the outside and dragging inward, placing the most product on the outside and kind of feathering it into the lighter color. I'm also going to kind of round it off into my crease as well. Don't worry if it looks a little crazy, like a little harsh. You can just take your blending brush again and buff that out. The same thing underneath my eye, so it's kind of like a spotlight eye. Now I'm going to take my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk and I'm going to place that in my waterline on the bottom lash line. This just makes your eyes look so big. I'm going to add the glitter now, and this is the NYX Liquid Crystal Liner in the shade Crystal Silver, and it's exactly what it says it is. It's just like a glitter liner. What I'm going to do is place the glitter right in the center of my eyelid, going up about halfway. And I'm also going to take a wee bit of that underneath my bottom lash line right in the center as well. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to take a little bit of the matte glitter in Reflex Pearl. And I'm going to take a little bit of that and place it right on top of the eyeliner and on the bottom lash line as well. So that adds just like a little bit more shimmer. Back into that concealer brush now that the glitter's on, and I'm going to be taking the shade just simply Black. And then I'm going to start building it up on the inner corner and outer corner like I had done before with the Espresso and Deep Purple. And I'm buffing it out. Yeah, simple as that. I'm going to be using the E100, which is an awesome angled liner brush, and back in with that black, I'm going to be lining my bottom lash line right really close up to my lashes. And then with that stubby brush again, I'm going to blend that out. The lashes I'm going to be applying are these NYX Wicked Lashes in the shade Risque, which are number 11. These are my favorite ones lately. They're just like so wispy. They're not like the number 12s. The number 12s are a little bit longer, but these ones are just so divine. And I'm obviously using my Salon Perfect glue. I tried to use other glue, and this is just my favorite one. While that lash is actually drying, I'm going to be taking the shade White in the Lorac Pro Palette, which is just a white matte color, and I'm just going to be highlighting my brow bone with that and blending it into what I already have. My lash is ready to go, so here we go. Putting on a little bit of liner to hide the lash band. For mascara, I'm using the Lash Out Butterfly. Who's this by? L'Oreal. L'Oreal in Black is Black. Gonna give my lashes a good old coat with this. That just happened. Well, when that happens, you just gotta let it go and continue giving your lashes a good old coat of mascara. Now this would be really pretty with a nude lip, but because, you know, it's the holidays, I'm going to be putting on a red lip. This is a Stila Stale Day liquid lipstick in the shade Fiery. I do have an entire review on them if you are interested in learning a little bit more about them. In my opinion, they are the best liquid lipstick. I haven't tried the Jeffree Star ones yet, but I love these ones. Oh gosh, yes, that is what I wanted. I nearly forgot a highlight, so I am going to be taking my Mary Luminizer by The Balm, which is my favorite highlighter. I actually got it 2 years ago around this time. I'm going to be taking that on a Duo Fiber brush and placing that right on the top of my cheekbones. Yeah, it's winter, you know, we need that artificial glow. And it's on my teeth. Okay, awesome. I hope you guys recreate this look, and if you do, tag me in it on Instagram. I would love to see it. You guys always like post like things that like you guys have recreated of mine, and it just like warms my heart. I'm like, yeah, you guys are so like, you guys are like awesome. I just love you guys. So that's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love the Lorac Pro palette. It's just like my favorite palette in the whole world. Has one row of all matte and one row of like satin finish. It's just, it's divine. I did get mine off Sephora.ca last summer, and I don't know where you can buy it now. I have no idea. But me and a little baby girl want to say bye, and we'll see you guys next time. Oh, she's so cute. God, I love her more than anything.